Hey there. In this video, we'll learn about what is SQL. So SQL stands for, you can call it SQL or SQL. It stands for Structured Query Language. So it is a programming language. It is used to managing and manipulating relational database. Relational databases means tables. A database is like a library for tables. Like how we have a library for books, a database is a library for tables. Now, why SQL is important? SQL allows user to store, retrieve, and modify the data in the database. So that's one of the reason why SQL is very important. The main purpose of SQL is to provide a standardized way to interact with the data. In general, we have loads of data. We have lot of data that needs to be analyzed. So SQL helps us analyzing those data, and we can perform various operations upon those data. Some of those operations are namely as inserting, like if you want to insert any record inside a table, we can do that using SQL. Updating, if you want to update a pre-existing table, you can do it using SQL. Deleting rows, columns, or any particular records, we can do it with the help of SQL. Usage, SQL is widely used. It's used all over the IT industry. Wherever we have data in the form of a table, we use SQL to manage it. It's a standard language for interacting with all of your relational database. Next, the importance of SQL. SQL is essential for effective data management analysis. So, all the data analyst as well as the data scientist has a deep knowledge about SQL because SQL has the power to provide deep insights about what a particular table says about. A table is all numbers sometimes. So, it's our understanding to make meaning out of those numbers such that we can provide more insights. For that purpose, we'll be using SQL. Extract valuable insights from large data sets to make data driven decisions. And to optimize the database performance, we use SQL. In the upcoming videos, we'll learn about the basic concepts of SQL, such as we'll learn the commands are the queries, select, insert, update, delete, and how do we perform them on various types of data. Understanding this basic SQL concepts are very crucial for effectively working upon SQL. We will learn the syntax of SQL, we'll work around with examples, and then we'll conclude with a basic project. So, why do you learn SQL? Because of how important it's in the IT industry for manipulating data in relational databases. It's widely used, and it's one of the important skills that you need in entering any data related fields. It's definitely essential for all the data analysis you're going to do with any type of data. So, SQL allows us to extract, analyze, and manipulate data from databases. So, we are going to use databases here, which are a group of tables. So, by learning SQL, you'll gain the ability to perform complex data analysis tasks on these large data sets. Career opportunities in SQL opens up to a lot of paths. You can be a database manager, you can be a data analyst, you can be a data scientist. SQL opens the doors to data. Another very important part about SQL, and which is also interesting, is we can connect SQL to other programming languages like Python. SQL is very compatible with various databases. So, like MySQL uses the language SQL, and we can connect it with Python, and we can code and build projects using Python that integrates the SQL queries. This compatibility allows you to work with different databases and seamlessly transfer your SQL skills across platforms. That's it for your today's introduction. I hope I've cleared out what SQL is. We will go with the installation part in the next upcoming video. For now, this is Harsh from AirEdify. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.